Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Setting the Trend Straight. My name is Brittany, and I'm one of your Stop and Shop Nutrition Partners registered dietitians. Today's theme is Spring Cleanses, Fad or Fact, and we'll take a close-up on cleanses and discuss whether they have any health benefits. Just as a reminder, the information presented today is for educational purposes only and is not to replace the advice of your own medical care providers. And for anyone new to Nutrition Partners, just a quick moment here to highlight our complimentary services. So our team of dietitians provide general nutrition education through our webinars. We're also available for one-on-one consultations in the states that we serve. And if you head to our website, you can find a variety of resources at your fingertips. So that is stopandshop.com/nutrition. And our last little bit of housekeeping before diving in today. As always, your cameras are turned off and you are muted, but for any questions you have, please feel free to throw them in the chat box or Q&A boxes found at the bottom of your screen. I'll keep my eye out in case there are questions along the way and otherwise reserve some time to answer those once we wrap up. With spring in full swing, you may be hearing headlines about spring cleaning your diet with a cleanse. You may have even seen recent news or social media posts with Gwyneth Paltrow making a splash for loving IVs and getting some vitamins while she was doing a podcast. So today we will take that close up on cleanses and discuss whether they have any health benefits and provide some tips on steps that you can take to really feel refreshed this spring. As you see all the headlines and products marketing for cleansing and detoxing the body, they often make exaggerated claims that are not evidence-based or supported by scientific research. Some may claim to eliminate toxins from the body, improve certain health conditions, give you better energy, and others may be more focused on rapid weight loss. Some products might highlight that they contain nutrients to help boost the body's natural detoxification by improving liver and kidney function. Here, it is important to call out our bodies really don't need assistance from special juices, shots, or supplements to eliminate toxins. Our body does have built-in ways to remove these toxins. For example, we produce carbon dioxide when we break down food for energy. That carbon dioxide is a waste product, and we get rid of it by breathing it out. The liver, skin, our digestive system, and kidneys all work to help remove toxins as well, such as when we go to the bathroom or when we work up a sweat during a workout. While turning to and paying for expensive detox programs is not necessary to boost your body's abilities, it is key to keep these different parts of the body healthy to allow them to naturally do their jobs well. This means incorporating lifestyle habits that do support overall health. While there are a few different types of cleanses out there, I want to focus on liquid cleanses. These are most popular to try to jumpstart a new diet or weight loss program. They could range in time frames. Some have half-day cleanses, 1 day, 3 day, 5 to even 7 day cleanses where you're really on this liquid diet. This could be plans that rely solely on things like juices, smoothies, broths or soups, and some may even include herbal supplements. Again, these different programs are not supported by science. There's very few small studies that don't have strong designs around them to really give evidence on their effectiveness. In terms of benefits when it comes to these liquid cleanses, some individuals may experience some initial weight loss. This is likely due to the very low calorie intake, and oftentimes that weight may be regained, perhaps maybe even a little bit more than before once those solid foods are reintroduced again. Some people also report feeling more energetic at the start of cleanses. This could be a little bit of a placebo effect, maybe the excitement of starting something new. Perhaps you're adding in some other healthy habits as well. And it could also be due to the fact that people may be cutting out things like alcohol, heavily processed foods, and added sugar that can often lead to fatigue in the long run. Now, for anyone who might feel that initial burst of energy, after that brief period of time of first starting that cleanse, it's more likely that individuals will start to feel that fatigue set in due to very low calorie levels and lack of protein. So, in addition to the benefits that are kind of touted by these cleanses, not being supported by science, the National Institutes of Health does warn that certain detoxes and cleanses can, in fact, do harm to the body. We know that diets that severely restrict calories or the types of foods you eat are not sustainable. That means they don't usually lead to that long lasting weight loss and may not provide all the nutrients you need to promote overall health. So, as just mentioned, this could lead to fatigue from the lack of calories and protein. And even though there may be some of that initial weight loss, that weight may be regained once you come off the cleanse. And that's where it really becomes a cycle. So, you need to keep going back and buying these products every few months or a few times a year to kind of jumpstart that weight loss again and get into that cycle. Again, these plans truly aren't sustainable and do not promote that overall health. They also do not help foster that positive relationship with food. Another thing to keep in mind is that drinking large quantities of water and herbal tea over long periods of time and not eating food for days in a row really could lead to dangerous electrolyte imbalances. Some juices are also made from foods that are high in oxalate. This is a naturally occurring substance found in things like spinach and beets, which are often ingredients and big time ingredients in some of these juices. Drinking large quantities of high oxalate juices for extended periods of time can increase the risk for kidney problems such as kidney stones. That said, most healthy individuals can tolerate these juices short term. Just be sure to speak with your medical care provider if you have a history of chronic conditions, specifically kidney conditions and gastrointestinal conditions as well. Along those lines, people with diabetes should also be cautious about detox programs. These juices can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. They don't have that fiber and protein that helps that slow release of blood sugar in our bodies. So, if you or a loved one has diabetes, be sure to consult with your healthcare provider before making any major shifts in your eating habits. And our last word of caution here is that some juices and detoxing and cleansing programs have products that haven't been pasteurized or treated in a way to kill potentially harmful bacteria that can make people sick. This is of particular concern for children, the elderly, pregnant people, and anybody with a weakened immune system. I've covered that, these cleansings and juicing plans do not have that science to back their claims and can be potentially harmful. So what about some of the related topics, such as lemon water? They're not as extreme as a 7-day liquid diet, but you may still see splashes of them in the headlines. There are claims that lemon water improves digestion, rids the body of toxins, aids in weight loss, and balances the body's pH. There's little to no research that you get a magic health benefits by adding lemon juice to water. Lemons and water separately do have health benefits, but I've found that influencers and celebrities have kind of kept lemon water top of mind, almost as being this magic potion. The benefits here are mainly coming from the fact that people are being better hydrated. There's no specific study to support, you know, lemon water specifically in aiding in weight loss. But that said, drinking water can help with weight management by supporting hydration. It helps regulate metabolism and digestion. And when choosing beverages, it's important to limit sugar sweetened beverages. That any of those added sugars from things like our sodas and energy drinks really just add calories to our days, no extra nutrition. So if adding things like adding things like lemon to your water will help increase how much water you're drinking per day, go for it. Plus, you'll be getting in some vitamins like vitamin C to your day. So again, if adding a little bit of flavor can entice you to drink more water and stay better hydrated, that may in fact have some influence on your health. For years, headlines have also highlighted apple cider vinegar and given it a health halo for everything from being its own detox to promoting weight loss and lowering cholesterol. Outside of the vinegars themselves, there are now even more products to buy to add apple cider vinegar to your days really easily, from drinks to vinegar shots, even pills and gummies. At this time, there are no strong studies to support claims made around apple cider vinegar. This topic is another good reminder that one food or ingredient won't be that magic bullet to reduce the risk for certain conditions. cure diseases, allow that long-term weight loss. If it sounds too good to be true, it often is. That said, apple cider vinegar is generally safe for healthy individuals, but just recommended to avoid taking large doses. Okay, so if the juice cleanses aren't sustainable and those magic bullets aren't so magic, what can you do to feel good coming into spring? This is where you can focus on building healthy lifestyle habits that supports the body's natural ability to rid toxins that we talked about, as well as those that can give you more energy, support weight management, and just really have you feeling well from the inside out. So a few things to limit. We want to cut back on alcohol, as well as highly processed foods. By cutting back on these foods, you can leave more room for nutrient dense and health supporting foods. And as those are cut out, you may naturally cut back on added sugars and salt as well. All right, so more of the positive side, things to focus on enjoying. Drinking more water. So again, if adding some lemon juice will help add that to your days, certainly go for it. Staying hydrated had all those benefits we just discussed, and it can also help the kidneys flush toxins when we pee. You can also focus on enjoying more plants, aiming to get more fruits and vegetables into your days. These are antioxidant rich foods that help protect our cells. They're also high in fiber. You can reach for things like whole grains, nuts and seeds, beans as well for more fiber that can help us stay more regular. Eating naturally fermented foods such as kefir, yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut, some of these foods that Emily touched on earlier this month in our trends report, those can help promote that healthy gut. And just being more mindful. This can help with your eating patterns, stress management. We do have a mindful eating class this spring just to help get that refreshed focus. And lastly is to get moving and stay active. That can certainly help with overall wellness. Again, that sweat can help rid some of the toxins as well. This spring, we do have a class focused on fitness called Fuel Your Fitness. I'll be sure to include the links for both of those classes in case you're interested in joining us. With those thoughts of what to limit and enjoy in mind, pause and think about what your goals are when it comes to health and wellness. Whether it's cutting back or adding, I'd encourage you to set small steps for yourself to help track and achieve these goals. If you've joined us for any goal setting workshops in the past, you know that we like to encourage SMART goals. These are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. I'll send out a goal setting worksheet for you to keep handy as you build out your goals and look forward to spring. As mentioned, we have mindful eating and Fuel Your Fitness classes that we welcome you to join this spring in support of your health and wellness goals. And if you are coming back for more setting the trend straight, we will be touching on food and mood, non-dairy products, and alternative sweeteners in our upcoming classes. If you haven't signed up and would like to join us, all of these classes are available on our website, listed on the screen here. So I hope that helped clear up some of the headlines when it comes to juices, cleanses, and detoxing, and gave a little bit of inspiration on different steps you can take as we look forward to spring. For now, I'd like to open it up to any questions you may have and would be happy to chat anything through. Doesn't look like any questions yet. I will keep my eye out. Otherwise, as always, by the end of the week, I'll send out a little recap email. I'll include the link to some of our upcoming classes if those are of interest to you. And of course, if you have any questions at that time, please don't hesitate to email me back. Okay, that looks like it's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.